Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, or cross watcher, welcome to your dice reading. So Cancer, cross watcher, please keep in mind these messages may or may not resonate with you, as this is not a personal reading. If you guys would like a personal reading, all that information will be in the description box below. Bah, can't even get it out. All my readings are under $10. I do that because I was guided by God to do that, okay? So yeah, so let's see. All right, so Cancers, it looks like there is someone. So let me just jump in to say this. Some of you guys had an attitude problem, or maybe you had a hot temper back in the day. I feel like there is either a Sagittarius person, a July Leo, or a July Cancer, or a Pisces person, or a Capricorn person that is out here trying to get information on your home life, your stability wife. Okay, some of you guys, it could be something to do with a wife behind closed doors. Someone could be unstable. Anyway, this has to do with a home, okay? So we have no tell here. I feel like there's somebody that is trying to blow the trumpet on your personal life here. Someone is trying to say that you guys are unstable. Okay, someone is trying to say that you guys haven't done healing work, or you are healing privately behind closed doors. You're healing either yourself, Cancer, or a relationship that you guys have behind closed doors. Someone is saying that you're pretending, you're wearing a mask, you're not driven by motivation at all. You're sad, you're mad, you're angry in the relationship, or you're angry all the time and you're not healing. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys, you were like this at one point. Okay, there has been trauma in your life that pissed you off. You were upset, you were pissed, you were angry all the time. There's something that made you angry. It could have been trauma, whatever. Okay, everybody gets angry and everybody deals with it in a different situation. But there are people out here trying to say that you're not telling the truth about your mental stability, or something to do with your relationship. So let's say for some of you guys, it could be a unstable relationship behind closed doors. And someone is out here trying to say that you Cancers you're hiding the fact that you have an unstable relationship behind closed doors. You're not telling the truth. You're wearing a mask, and you're sad and you're angry all the time. But what they don't know is, if that was the case, you two are working on it. Your home life is stable. You are having peace of mind. There is peace. You're not wearing a mask. You are driven by motivation and you're happy. You guys are happy. So whoever is there could be a Pisces saying this about you, a Sagittarius person, July Cancer, July Leo, or a Capricorn person out here saying that you guys are unstable in your home life with your significant other, and they're trying to blow the trumpet here. They're trying to figure out this information so they can come out and say, Cancer's not stable, Cancers are always arguing, fighting behind the home, or their home life is unstable. For some of you guys, this has to do with a spiritual gift you have. So if you guys are spiritual people, which a lot of you are, if you're on here, you're obviously spiritual. So someone is trying to say that you guys, let's say you're correct when it comes to using your intuition. So someone's out here trying to say that you're, a false prophet, or you're false when it comes to your intuition, or you think you're something that you're not, or it's all made up in your head, you're pretending things or something like that, okay? Someone is trying to pull the mask off you and reveal that. But I really feel like you guys are whatever you are. You're saying you are whatever's correct within your intuition. You could be a seer, you could be an intuitive of some sort, a tarot reader, whatever it is that you do regarding spirituality. You are correct, and this person is upset. They want to, well, I don't know why they want to. Maybe this person is an ex-friend, maybe this is a coworker, neighbor, family member, whoever in your life, whichever sign this is that has to do with the Sagittarius, July, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn. They just want to get in your business, it seems like, and try to say that you're either not healing a relationship or you're a false person, some way, shape, or form. You're not driven by motivation. You're sad, you're mad, you're pissed off, you're angry, you're still living out of your ego, your trauma. But I feel, and some of you guys, I feel like um, you did have some sort of anger problem in the past. I really do feel like that because we have the antidote here and then we have the dragon. So that tells me that you guys cured your emotions. You fixed your emotions. You learned how to tame your emotions. And this person doesn't believe that. This person doesn't feel like you have controlled your anger issues or controlled some sort of issue that maybe was in the light. But we have the sun out here, and I mean, the sun, it doesn't get no better than that. The sun's kind of mean mugging, like she looks, she, whatever, it looks kind of like, like, I don't know, maybe you did have like that resting face, right? Maybe you guys did have one of those faces, but you're controlling your anger. Okay. So I feel like somebody's out here saying you're not telling the truth when it comes to who you say you are, either behind closed doors in your relationship, or it has to do with your stability somehow. Someone's trying to attack your stability. For some of you guys, we have that Saturn dice. So someone is trying to, lie and say that you're not an I can't even say an honorable person. You're not full of wisdom. You're not disciplined. You don't restrict yourself. You're not structured, but you are. Okay. So people are going to end up seeing this about you. And just so you know, you have people digging around in your life, either in your relationship. They want to, they don't feel like your relationship is a safe relationship. They're trying. So, you know how you guys go on Facebook or social media and you see that happy couple, but then you really understand, you really know, for those of you that know that couple, they're a hot mess. It's a shit show behind closed doors. So that, I feel like that's the case for some of you. Someone's around here saying that, and they want to reveal it and expose your relationship out in the public, and they want to embarrass you and blow the trumpet saying that you guys are not, stable and whatever. Someone's trying to do this to you guys. And then for another group of you, it has to do with your spiritual gifts. Okay, you guys use your intuition, your spiritual, some way, shape, or form. You know when you're correct, you're correct. Someone's trying to say that you're a liar, you're false, you're not who you say you are, and you're not telling the truth about things, but you are. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys, Cancers. Basically, someone's trying to say you're unstable, either in a relationship or who you are, as a person. It doesn't even have to be. It doesn't have to be anything to do with, spiritual gifts, but someone's trying to say that your emotions are not what you've worked on your emotions. I can see that. So some of you guys had attitude problems. You fixed it. You cured it. You're emotionally balanced now. And someone's trying to, I feel like someone's trying to trigger you and come in and trigger you somehow. So be mindful of that. Someone's going to come in and trigger you to piss you off and show people you're not who you say you are. So be mindful of that. Okay. So yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like someone's trying to gonna say something to you or do something to you, and it's going to get you to react a certain way. They want you to react. So with the sun here, if you look at the sun's over here, like kind of looks like a mean face, right? So it's like yellow and then it's like a red color. So I feel, so yellow is like I can energy. That's like I can balance my emotions. So I feel like someone is going to come in and try to trigger you guys to get you to look like this. But you guys are definitely you're going to end up balancing your emotions. And this is like a reddish orange color. I'm going to say it's like an orange red color. So that's all about I feel. That's your sacral chakra. And then the yellow is I can. So you guys you can control your anger. Okay. So I feel like someone's going to come in and try to get you to look like this, like, just maybe say something, do something. All right. And this could happen in your community because we have the number 6. So 1 + 5, that's 6. So that is all about community, harmony, cooperation. Someone's going to get you to try to explode here. Okay, so be mindful of people who trigger you on purpose. Um, if that's the case, just, walk away and say, oh, I forgot I have to go check my mail, or I need to go, do this or do that or something. Instead of exploding on these people, walk away and say, oh, I need to check my mail, or oh, I forgot I had a meeting at da 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 da. You know, I did that. It actually works. I was proud of myself. So maybe you guys can do it too. So, um, instead of overreacting when someone triggers you, just, walk away and say, hey, I got to go check my mail, or I need to go do this, or oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so make sure you guys are doing that. Someone's purposely trying to do this to you so that you're triggered and you're going to explode. All right, Cancer. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope that helps you guys. Bye.